So I was listening to Joe Rogan today, and he was talking about this some guy that came on his show, and he's a famous guy, but I can't remember his name. And he said, when you're in really tough times, you should always be able to say, "That's good," and knowing that something good will come out of that. And I was running around the ponds here at Townsend and thinking about that, and I got this new friend, dude I met, a really cool guy, and just thinking about his life and how tough it is, and then thinking about the guy last night who came in on a live show I was doing and was asking me questions about marriage and his life, and his marriage is falling apart. And I thought, God, life is so hard. And then I went to a dermatologist today because I have some spots I was wondering to make sure that they weren't cancerous, and they're not. And this guy named Mac, he's one of the guys at the dermatology place, comes in and does a full body, look over to make sure everything's fine. And he's just the coolest guy, just like really open and not afraid to be relational, and which is kind of different for people. And I mean, at one point he turns to me, so he wants to tell me that I spend too much time in the sun. That's what he wants to say. But what he says is, you got great skin. You obviously take care of it. You're using collagen. He says you got a great look, that hair. You got your face, the tattoos and all that kind of stuff. He says, but you and I are doing something, and we need to change it next year. And I go, what's that? And he goes, we spend too much time in the sun. And I thought that was like a really kind way of saying, you need to take care of that because you're getting old. And then we go to lunch, Kathy and me, we met for lunch at the Bridger Brewing in Three Forks. And we go inside, and they have outside seating. We wanted to sit outside. And they said, oh, we don't have enough staff out there. We go, oh, God, we really want to sit out there. Well, wait, we have this woman inside. She'll come out and wait on you. She'll be fine. She comes out, and we have the greatest conversation with her. She drinks whole milk, raw milk, after her workouts, and she gets it from a lady that needs white sulfur. I mean, it was like this really interesting story. And then we're talking, it's just, what are you doing? I'm a podcaster. I said, she goes, I'm trying to work on a podcast. And I said, well, I could help you. And she's like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. I hand her a business card, and off she goes, and she keeps talking to us. But that's what I think is so cool. That relational thing with human beings and people. And I think we spend too much time on social media and not enough time doing this. Just my thoughts.